Shit, the Italians did it. Why not? Why we can't do it? It's enough. It was enough big dudes. Look, Kenner Supreme McGriff. Shout out to that brother. Hope he, you know, get through his situation. They had the Supreme team. That was a mob. They had Pappy Mason. He had his nephew. You know, he had Gerald. And all them dudes, they had Fat Cat. They had a team. Glaze Gibbs. There was a bunch of them, so it wasn't just like, you know what I mean? It's, you know, they could have did something. They could have did something. But, you know, everybody don't want to, you know, some people are brains, some people are brawn. And I feel like a lot of people that probably are brains are in jail. Like Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, Pistol Pete. Them people probably could have made $1 million moves because they probably had minds like that. If they said they was making that type of money that them people said they was making, they definitely had the minds. You know? So, I don't know. There's ways to look at different stuff, but it's the same thing. Like, yeah, everybody say need a good leader. Like Rick Ross, he was a one man, but he had the LA Crips behind him buying. You know, he could have used that and parlayed that into a mob thing and did other things and got all of them on. Harry-O, same thing. Shout out to that brother. He gonna get out soon from the West Coast, one of the original. He co-founder and the CEO of Death Row Records. He had a lot of money. You know, he probably had his crew. Rayful Edmonds, same thing out in D.C. He ended up telling, but he had his crew, mob. He could have parlayed all that money. He made $300 million in 1 year. He could have did something with that money. Major. In D.C. He probably could have built a new stadium for the basketball team and got all his money back. Or, you know, donated. He probably could have donated something to a political or whatever. It's just different things you could have did and do. Like, I don't know. And the money was plentiful to do it back in the 70s, 60s, 80s, all that time. Even somewhat into the 90s, even the early 2000s. But it was just, I don't know. Could do something with a few $1 million. $1 million and a good plan and a solid investment plan, you definitely could parlay that into a lot. If you're looking at it from a business point, shit, like I said, the Italian mob, them, and a lot of the other little mobs, they parlay their money into things, and they living. I'm not mad at that. What I am mad at is like the crews that I just named for the blacks. They could have, you know, it is what it is. You know, God, you know, like them opportunities ain't gonna come around because you know the structure of gangs is not like that. Everything's like loose and like, you know, splinter cells of gangs and this set, that set, this set, sets you never heard of. But it is what it is. I'm not here to, you know, knock nobody for nothing what they do, but enterprising with your money and sound investments is the future, regardless if you're in a gang or not. I'm not promoting that in no way. I'm just, you know, that was just the topic of the night. So I don't want nobody to be mad, but I'm gonna end up wrapping up this show in a little second. You know, I appreciate that everybody listen, like and share. This show's be streaming on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Deezer.com, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Just, you know, check the stories, you know. I want everybody to, you know, really tune in, listen to the content, get a feel for the show, you know. But shout out to my sponsors. You know, I appreciate y'all. Y'all do me well, keep me right. I appreciate that. But for the night, I am out. Everybody have a good Sunday morning, Sunday evening as well. I got another show coming on Tuesday. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but it's going to be interesting. So tune in. I'm out.